Hi everyone, this is Ray with the Education Team from Swirlydoos Kit Club, and I'm super excited to share with you the January 2015 Tech Kit. This month we have the Color Lab by Marion Smith Designs, and this is so awesome. You're making your own mists, and you get all of the pigments and the jars, everything you need to make the perfect mists, besides water, but you can add that. So I just want to show you what I've already been doing. In the kit you get 3 bottles, so I made 2 different colors and then I'll make one on camera so you can see how easy it is. This is the Monterey, and I'll just show you how true these colors are. They did a really good job photographing. So you've got that, and then this one is the Aqua. Super pretty. In the kit you get 8 different pigments. 2 of them are sparkly, you get a gold, and these 5 right here are some basic primary colors that are going to allow you to make all of these different colors, which is totally awesome. It shows you exactly how to do it, and it's so easy. So I'll get started showing you how to do that. For my project, I want to pick Lilac, which is this one right here. And it's so simple, and these bottles are so awesome. They designed these so well. The first thing I love about them is that they have a lock and an unlock on here, so if you have littles at home, they can't push down when it's in the lock mode. Totally awesome. And I like the way that it's curved in there so it doesn't go straight down. You can see that. And I haven't had any clogs yet. So all you have to do is follow the recipe, and it's so simple. So for the lilac, I need 2 scoops of A, so I find the one that says A, and I'm going to need 2 scoops of P, which is this one right here, the sparkly pink, and I'm also going to need a little tiny speck of C, which is this blue color right here. And for this C, it says a little speck on here in the instructions. It says that a speck is about the size of 2 sesame seeds. So I'm just going to do what I think in my mind is 1 sesame seed and another. And then I'm going to fill it up with water. And even though this looks blue, it does come out to be a lilac color. I did add a couple of little specks of the pink to make sure that it did, because I was kind of worried about it, but it's really when it's dried that you can see these colors that you're making. So besides flowers, we got some seam binding that came in this tech kit. I'm going to show you how to make some crinkled seam binding. All you have to do is wet your seam binding first, get it wet so that the mist that you put on there will distribute evenly. And I'm choosing the lilac here. And all I'm doing is saturating it and twisting it around a little bit, scrunching it up. Sometimes when you do this, it doesn't get as crinkly as you may want it to, and that's okay. One of the things you can do is you can just kind of put it in a ball. I do this a lot, and just kind of wrap it around. And then you could just put a book on top of it or something heavy. So I can just put it like that, and then in a couple of hours, it's going to be pretty crinkly. So that's just one way that you can do the crinkled seam binding. So now that I've colored my seam binding and my flowers, I want to use the canvas that came in the kit. I've used 2 different stencils on here, both Prima, and I thought I wanted the crackle in the background over there. And I've also used some Windy Vecchi crackle texture paste. It's a little bit thicker than gesso, and it is going to crackle, so it's going to look real nice. And then I'm going to start adding some of the mists that I've used for my flowers and seam binding. Now that my canvas is dry, I am going to make a project using the canvas, and I'm going to incorporate the seam binding, possibly, and some of the flowers that I've misted. I've got my green, blue, and my purple flowers. So in the kit, you also get some cheesecloth, and I'm not going to put any mist on this. You can, and it always looks great when you do, but I think I want to kind of soften this look just a little bit, and I don't want to have a color. So before I decide what piece I want to cut off of this, I'm going to put my elements on here to kind of see where I want it to go. Now we got this in the embellishment add-on. This is a Blue Fern Studios chipboard, and all I've done is use some black ink, so you can kind of see in some of the spots there that it's not all the way black. It's got some of the natural look to it, and I think I want that to go there. And this is a Prima clock. I think okay, I think I have an idea for that. So basically now I want to use this bird that we got also in the embellishment add-on. So at this point, I'm about 95% done. What I want to do is I want to add a title, and I'm going to use some of my Prima letters that I have in my stash and just some other little tiny words. And I'm going to be adding some silks and some gesso to polish it off for just a finished look here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go to swirlydoos.com and check in our boutique to see if there's any more of these kits available if you don't already have one. Like us on Facebook, and thank you for watching.